Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep the show still rolling along. Please welcome to the stage another comic who has been doing amazing work for the past 4 weeks. Incredible writing, and you're going to love her. Please welcome to the stage, Kate Leinmooreweber!
Thanks, Adam. I like that you're all so kind. I was a little worried. I was like, I want people to be kind of drunk so that they laugh at everything, but I don't want them to be hammered and they start heckling me, which would be a huge problem because that wasn't covered in the course. So I got a text message from my husband the other day saying, hey, Katy Perry's performing at the Super Bowl. She's doing that song, ... Firework? Double question mark. I'm like, it's okay, you don't have to pretend like you don't know the name of that Katy Perry song. I already know that you love Twilight, and I've already coped with that. It's not a big deal. It's not a deal breaker for me. So, my husband, who is not gay, we recently got married, and it's been great, but recently everybody's been on my ass to have kids. And so far, nobody's really given me a super compelling reason why I should do that. Full disclosure, I have a few cats. So I'm always getting a hard time because I'm a crazy cat lady. But have you ever noticed that people with kids are always dressing up their children like animals? Like, there's the terry cloth frog towel frozen out of the bathtub, and you can get like the duck one that's yellow with the little wings and the beak, and then for the outdoor apparel, there's like the bear toque or like the pointy-eared cat one. And I can't help but think, if you think your child is so adorable, why are you dressing it up like an aardvark? So I think just to make a point, I'm going to start dressing up my cats like babies. So people are announcing their pregnancies and they're putting the ultrasound picture up on Facebook because they have to prove that they're not lying. Like, we're not going to believe their pregnancy announcement unless they put that photo up there, and it's creating a huge double standard. I put up a picture of myself topless having a fun day at Wreck Beach. Suddenly that picture is flagged, it's taken down, people are unfriending me, they're deeply offended. But you can put a picture of a parasitic, naked embryo that's camping out in your uterus, and that thing gets 2,000 likes. That would make sense. And then, inevitably, somebody's going to have a baby girl, and you're going to see this photo. It's a little baby in the dress, it's pink, and they've got the matching hairband with the bow. This pisses me off. Hairbands were designed for one reason. Its only job is to keep your hair out of your face. Babies just don't have enough hair. If anything, that baby's head is freezing, and it should get like a little monkey toque or something. So because I'm married, people aren't asking me if I'm having kids, but when. Like, I've just been biding time this whole time, just waiting for somebody to come by and just knock me up. And the truth is, if I wanted to be with somebody, if I wanted to take care of somebody who was unhygienic, who took me for granted and was super whiny, and who liked sucking my tits, I'd still be with my ex-boyfriend. I can tell you've all met my ex-boyfriend. So it's a lot of pressure, and all this is really just making me wish that I would have gotten pregnant in high school. Because in high school, I didn't know about pregnancy, hemorrhoids. I hadn't heard of anything that's called afterbirth. And weirdly enough, I was actually more financially and emotionally secure back then. But I am constantly being reminded monthly that my eggs are dying. And so recently I switched it up. I changed from a tampon to the Diva Cup. Woo! Yes, we have some Diva Cup users. For those of you who are not informed, I'll explain it to you. It is a little cylinder made out of silicone, and you just stick it up there, and it catches your flow. I don't know why I do this, like it's wine. So, getting this thing in is no big problem. Getting it out, it's another story. I'm in a public restroom. Yeah, everybody involved, anybody who has this knows this story. I go to take it out, no big deal. I'm fishing around. I need a bit more space, so I'm like hovering over the toilet. I need more clearance, so I step forward and I'm doing the whole squat. So I'm working. I'm starting to get really stressed because I can't get this thing out. So I have to move to phase 2. What is phase 2? Phase 2 is bearing down. I'm in the winners on Robson and Bramble, fisting myself. Bearing down like I am trying to take a shit without actually taking a shit, so I'm farting. I get this thing out. With a sigh of relief, I am lowering it down, and then it spills. There's blood all over my clothes. There's blood on the floor, on the toilet. There's bloody handprints on the side of the stall. It's like a scene from the movie Saw. It took me like an hour to clean this shit up, and the whole time I'm just thinking, you know what, after all this work, I should just have a baby.
Leinmooreweber, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there are worse things that happen in theirs.